Hey, all my babies, all my gods and goddesses. I am the esoteric goddess, also known as Breezy. I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Is going to be for the full moon in Libra, lunar eclipse reading. So I really felt called to do some readings on this particular full moon. So I'm super excited. The full moon is actually on the 25th. If you know a lot about full moons, it's all about releasing, right? It's all about kind of dropping off the baggage, really a ending point to some part of a healing journey in your life, kind of really releasing it once and for all. Getting rid of like toxicness in your life or things that just don't serve you, right? So full moons help you to kind of release, remove, and relax, and allow you to move forward. So this full moon in Libra is going to have to do a lot with our seventh house, because Libra seventh house. So commitments, anything that also it could be business related commitments, or it could be commitments that has to do with relationships. The seventh house has a lot to do with it does have to do with relationships as well, but it's more on the longer term of things, which is why it's about commitments. And I'll actually put more about the seventh house in the next slide to kind of like give you guys a little bit more information. But yeah, so with it being a Libra, our air signs, right? It really does allow us to be more open, to having more conversations, open to having just more calm and cool, collected type of energy. It definitely puts us in a state of balance when it comes to Libra, but we're releasing those blockages that aren't allowing us to do that, right? So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start with kind of do my own little spread. Basically, we're just going to go in with the tarot cards. We're going to start with basically just what will you release. That's simple. We're going to start with what will you release. We're going to start with, and then we're going to talk about like how to utilize all that you have learned moving forward, and then just go with the overall energy and give you some advice. And I want to say welcome. If you're new here, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for just allowing me to read for you and allow me to be the channeler to your spiritual team. I really do appreciate doing this work. I love to be able to help you guys and help people through their healing journey, their spiritual awakening. So if you would like a personal reading, make sure you book. I'll put the link in my bio of my website, but I overall do spiritual awakening sessions, which kind of includes a plethora of things. You get a lot of information out of it. Right now, when this video posts, more than likely, when this video posts, the pricing will have changed. So I'll definitely just click my link in the bio and go ahead and book a session with me. All right. Spirit Wick will, this is going to be, I already said it was going to be for. This is going to be for my mutable signs. So I'm going to start my mutable signs. This is going to be for my Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. So Spirit, for those placements, my mutable placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what would they be releasing? What is that going to look like for them? What is the full moon in Libra going to look like for them? Releasing building more of a connection in your heart center. So releasing anything that is blocking you emotionally. So I definitely see that you're going to be opening up your heart a little bit more with this full moon in Libra, allowing you to connect better with people, allowing you to talk to people, and just kind of have more of a deeper conversation with people in your life. This could be current connections that you're in, or this could be just like new people, like meeting new people, building better connections with people. You're definitely releasing the need to like always be in a process of doing and doing and doing. It's kind of like you're in a space of like getting more into calmer waters, but also in a space of trying to do one thing at a time. So releasing the need to always be like all over the place. For my mutable signs, you tend to, you know, you're the whimsical group. You're the group that loves the spontaneity. You're the group that really loves to kind of like just get up and go, which is a beautiful quality to have. Everybody doesn't have that quality. However, it has hindered you a lot in the past. It has allowed you to kind of impulsively make decisions and get into places in your life where you just really didn't, like, you weren't ready for, right? So I really feel like this is going to help you to release a lot of like blockages in your life around money. You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're definitely walking away from a job. I definitely see like some career adjustments. So maybe getting a new job, being offered a new job, or just feeling the need to just walk away from the current one that you have. So you're definitely going to be kind of it's like I'm hearing like not adjusting. Like, I'm not going to sacrifice my morals for money. So I definitely feel like whatever job you were working in was just very moralist, and you are in a place of kind of releasing that, finally walking away from this job, this place. It could be a person, place, or thing as well. Could not be a job, but it could just be like an energy, even like just walking away from an energy, walking away from the energy of not having it all together. Yeah. Yeah. So hold on, let me get this card. Yes. So while the universe is allowing you to release a specific job, a career, I definitely do feel like it's a career, because there's a lot of options and choices that you're going to have to make, like really think about these choices. So I do feel like you're going to just kind of release like the blockages around your intuition. I think that's super important, like connecting getting back to like healing your heart chakra, which is going to allow you to connect more with the emotions, which will allow your intuition to be more heightened. So I definitely getting like heart chakra energy balanced, releasing whatever blockages you have around your heart. So could have been through heartbreak in the past couple of months, but finally releasing that energy, getting back into like a more loving type of open type of receiving energy with this Ace of Cups. So yeah, walking away from things that are hindering you, that are blocking you. Now, this could even be a person that was blocking your blessings or blocking like your finances, because your space team was like, no, as long as you're attached to this person, we're not going to bless you right now, because all they're going to do is take advantage of your blessing and what you have. And now you're kind of like learning to walk on your own, be on your own, go out on your own. So the full moon in Libra is going to allow you to just be by yourself, be alone, not feel a need to have a connection with everyone, but also allowing meaningful connections to come in. This is going to allow you to basically rebuild a foundation in your life. So you're kind of starting over in a way. So you could be starting a new job, moving to a new place, just starting over in general. Like something you're doing, you're just starting over. Like you have choices, more options are going to be freeing to you. More options are going to be coming in for you and allowing you to feel more free, allowing you to feel like you have more options. So with my mutable signs, I just definitely feel like you're releasing blockages from a relationship. Could have been as well. And I had the Two of Cups in reverse in the middle of the deck. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're releasing some blockages from a relationship. So something or someone was hindering you. Could have just been a low vibrational connection that you had. Could have even been a platonic friend that was just low vibrational. But yeah. And now that you're releasing all of that, you're going to start seeing a lot of your manifestations, like a lot of things coming in to fulfill you, to make you happy, to allow you to just realize like, okay, wow, like this person was really, really holding me back, or this place was really holding me back. You're like walking away from things that just don't serve you. And at the bottom of the deck, the shadow, I got the High Priestess. So that definitely tells me that you're upping your spiritual gifts. So your psychic abilities, your intuition, right? You're really getting into the meat of that particular part of your life, yourself, connecting more with yourself, connecting more with the universe. That's why I said I do feel like the heart chakra is being aligned, more balanced, but I also am seeing the third eye and crown eye chakra being very important for the full moon in Libra. Now, I would say if you're going to do any full moon rituals, definitely a burn ritual. Basically just writing down what you want to release. This reading should help you to kind of figure out what you want to release, and then burning it, watching it burn, and giving that particular energy back into earth to be alchemized, but you are removing that from your energy, right? But I also feel as if that take a lot of time on your chakras. Take a lot of time doing meditation, doing yoga, doing things to help you kind of align. Even if that's like walking in nature, going to the lake, the park, something like that will definitely allow you to get more into yourself, but connect more with nature. So allowing yourself to dig a little bit deeper, allowing yourself to be more in the energy of self, learning that you have the answers, learning that you don't have to consult anyone. So the full moon in Libra is kind of allowing you to be more self-sufficient. So some of you could have been like codependent relationships, and that could be the relationship with the Eight of Cups, like just walking away from it. Like, I'm starting to feel as if I don't have my own identity. That's what I'm hearing. So I definitely feel like you've been through a lot with this particular relationship or person, place, thing, or environment. This could even be you like relocating, or like I said, walking away from a job that just was moralist or just didn't allow you to feel like you were fulfilling a purpose. So there is so many brighter days on the other side. There's so many great things that's going to be coming towards you, and I'm super excited for you guys. So this is what we need to work on releasing. So chakras, definitely getting that more aligned, focusing a lot on third eye chakra, crown eye, and heart chakra. Allowing your intuition to be that is your inner compass. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. Whatever choices you have to make, whatever decisions you need to make, consult yourself, but you have to ground yourself. Grounding is important. So overall, aligning your chakras, balancing your chakras, doing things to help you, meditative music, turning off the rap music. For some of y'all, I can hear it in the car, driving to rap music. No, change the tune up. Change your frequency. You can give it a rest. I promise it won't hurt you. I promise. I promise. I have done it. I'm telling you guys from experience. I don't sit up here and just talk. I have done everything that I'm asking you to do, that your spirit team is asking me to ask you to do. So just know that everything that I'm telling you guys, I have been there. I have done it. Turn the TV off. Read a book. Take time to yourself to connect, to learn, to grow, to experience. These things were made for distractions. Our phones, our TVs, the radio, especially rap and hip hop music. Distraction, low vibrational. Find something good to hear, to listen to, especially when you're trying to heal, especially when you're trying to connect more on a spiritual level. That is the time to detox from almost everything that is low vibrational and give yourself time to really tap in, tune in, and turn on your consciousness. So your spirit team is asking you to go deeper. There is more to you. A lot of you have psychic abilities that are laying dormant. It's time to wake up and heal this earth. It's time to dig a little bit deeper. And don't be afraid. It's not easy. I will never sit up here and be like, oh, it's a piece of cake. Absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Like, I would never come up here and tell you guys like, oh, it's a piece of cake. Like, healing is easy. Absolutely not, honey. I was dragged by my toenails the past couple of 6 months. However, I made it through. I feel better. I love myself even more than I did before I started healing. I have a sense of clarity, understanding, and that is the best gift of it all. All right, I'm going to move on because I know I can get to talking, but that's what we're here for, to talk. But let me see. All right, so next we're going to talk about how to utilize all that you have learned moving forward. Okay. I'm going to use this deck, and I might even pull more tarot cards, but I really want to kind of utilize like different messages from different decks, because I think it's just super important to have different perspectives, have different vision, not visions, have different visuals. All right. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine and benevolent ones. How should our mutable sign, placement, sun, moon, rising, and Venus utilize all that they have learned moving forward? How are they utilizing all that they have learned? So it's very interesting with Grace being here, because I literally just talked about kind of being more grounded, being more rooted in yourself, getting to a place of connecting. Getting to a place of connecting with yourself, with your spirit team, with the universe. I definitely talked about like being more listening to yourself more, trusting yourself more. So I got the Shining Master, be graceful and moving in action. Be graceful and moving in action, lady. She says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. I also got Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. I told you guys, a lot of you have psychic abilities, spiritual gifts that you are not utilizing. You're not tapping into, and you're also not allowing yourself to understand them. So definitely it's time to kind of like learn more about your spiritual gifts. Really start understanding yourself to a more, on a deeper level. This says mountains stand your ground, and Earth Mother feel loved and comforted. So yeah, you guys are definitely going through like a releasing of a relationship. Could have been like a heartbreak, could have even been a platonic heartbreak, because we get heartbreaks from friendships too. But I definitely feel as if like how you're gonna be able to utilize everything moving forward is just this. Being graceful, allowing yourself to reap your rewards, right? After all of this releasing, you're going to have to then teach yourself again how to receive, how to love, how to receive love. And that's the whole point of releasing, so that you are back in tune with yourself. You are back in tune with your emotions. And that's all the universe and your spirit team is asking you to do. And when you have something to say, or when you feel that something is wrong, speak up. Stop keeping things to yourself, especially if you could be helping someone else. Sometimes you should speak up. And it's not that you guys, I'm not saying to always put your 2 cents in, but you guys tend to shy away from the spotlight. You tend to shy away from chiming in when you could be helping someone else, because you don't want to put yourself out there. You don't want to be on the spotlight. And I definitely feel like you can't avoid being on the spotlight. In this next season, after you finish releasing more towards like the spring equinox, more so towards Taurus season, you're definitely going to be put in a spotlight for something. Something in you is going to allow you to just kind of be more open and put yourself out there. But it's definitely you needing to understand and know that you are loved, that you are supported, doing more affirmations, pouring more into yourself. That's how you can utilize this particular lessons that you have learned, is by putting that into play, putting it into action, allowing your magic to speak for itself. Some of you might even start tapping more into like doing more spells, witchcraft, things like that. And it doesn't have to be on the dark side. This is more of a light energy over here. I don't do the darkness over here. Even though we need light and dark, but I mean like, dark witchcraft. If you know, you know. However, yeah, I definitely see you tapping more into like candle magic, getting more into that, learning more about the craft, just kind of learning at this point, just kind of understanding more, even if it's just like lighting sage or lighting Palo Santo, like just getting more into like your more spiritual self, or whatever your roots go back to. I definitely feel like you're going to start communicating more with your ancestors, learning more about your family history. I do feel like that's something that you're going to be doing, or I do feel like maybe you've already kind of learned some things and you're releasing that fearfulness behind it, behind practicing things that are different, or that, you know, society shuns, that it's wrong, or it's, you know, it's the devil, or whatever the case may be. I feel like you're going to be moving past that fear and just allowing yourself to tap in, allowing yourself to just do whatever the fuck you want to do. And that's just what I feel. I definitely feel as if like you're going to be really coming out swinging after like a full moon in Libra, because you're going to feel so refreshed. Like we just had a storm, and I'm just still feeling that energy of just that rain just rushing down, and the storm kind of like clearing all the clouds, and it is just, you guys are going to be on a whole new level of like a whole new level, a whole new frequency. So that's definitely what I'm getting as far as that. I'm going to see if we get any more cards. Anything else, Spirit? You got to trust your spirit team. You have to trust your spirit team in order to thrive. Oh my gosh, we talked about this. It's heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself receive love. Trust your talents in changing times. And it also says stay, trust, and thrive. You have to allow yourself to be put on the spotlight. The only way you're going to get where you want to get, a lot of you have big dreams, but you're not allowing yourself to be in the spotlight enough for people to see your talents. You have to trust that you have a talent. Definitely, like I'm telling you, guys are really on an energy of healing every part of yourself. And it just says, the wise one, go within your current situation. You're learning, you're growing, you're getting to the point of understanding who you are, where you want to be. And it's super important in your journey. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead with the overall energy. All right, Spirit, what's the overall energy for my Mutable placements for the full moon in Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the overall energy? Yeah. You're definitely in the energy of just making shit happen. Like, you're making things happen in your life. You're allowing things to align in your life. You're also manifesting a lot. So I do feel like some of you are spiritual, and you do candle magic. You do affirmations. You do journaling, scripting. Like, you're already into all of that. Because I'm getting a lot of cards that have to do with like witches, witchcraft and just spirituality all together. Like being very tapped in, tuned in, turned on, and having like spiritual gifts. But yeah, like you're in an energy of rebirthing. You're in an energy of fertility. And I mean, like, it has to probably even do with like business. Because I do see like you're attracting money. I do see attracting money, but I do see like an imbalance of giving and receiving. So you could be putting out a lot of money right now, but you're also in the midst of attracting it. So you could be putting a lot of money out for a business, or or moving or something like that, that it's like, dang, like I'm putting a lot of money. It's not really like a balance here, but you're attracting so much by giving right now. You could even be just helping people. So the energy for the full moon in Libra is you're just going to be in such a place where you're just like, you know what? I trust my spirit guides, my ancestors. I trust the universe. I trust that everything that I give is going to be coming back to me. And it's not that you're looking for anything to come back to you. It's just pretty much like, you know what? I have it. I'm going to give. Or I have this goal in mind. I have this dream. So I know that I can't make money, or I can't, get this dream off the ground if I don't spend money, if I don't spend, or if I don't purchase this. So I definitely feel like there's big purchases that are happening with all of this energy. And I feel like, there is a lot that is coming in with this woman in Libra. So like once you release all these blockages, the money that you have been putting out, you're going to be attracting it with the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be attracting it right back tenfold. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities for making money, a lot of opportunities for seeing your money doubled. So it couldn't even be like an investment. But I definitely feel like Spirit is also just showing me right here, like, just stay balanced. Like when money starts rolling in, we don't need you going back into your ego. We don't need you going backwards. We need you to stay aligned, stay grounded. With this temperance energy, you could have someone in your energy that's Sagittarius, but this is definitely from mutable signs. But you could also have someone else that is Sagittarius placement as well. But this message is going to be specific for my Sagittarius. My Sag placements, be very careful with your ego. Be very careful with flaunting money and just acting as if, you know, you're above people. So be very careful with your ego. Learn to ground yourself. You really need to stay in a more meditative state. I definitely feel like you guys need to learn, yes, learn how to save. Don't blow your money, mutable placements. When you get this blessing, when you get this lump sum or trickling in of money, you start seeing like your revenue going up, or when you start seeing your bonus or whatever it is where you're getting this money from, make sure you're saving. Make sure you're saving for a rainy day. All right, I'll pull one more and then we'll do advice. And then now that we're pulling the overall energy, I got the Ace of Cups in reverse and I got the inner child. This, I always say Six of Cups, to me, the energy is definitely very spiritual and also gives me inner child healing, or just kind of like being more on a more in tune level with your moon and with the moon energy. And that means like, to me, like your moon sign. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I just feel like, you know, with the energy that is coming in for the full moon in Libra, it is pretty much the energy of you having to learn. So we said that you were basically going to be releasing, not being able to love or let yourself be loved and receiving love. And that is the overall energy, because you are in a position where you are healing your inner child. You're healing right now. You're healing your inner child wounds. And this allows you right now in this energy to be more in your head. And you're contemplating walking away from places, leaving things. And that's why Spirit is asking you to release this person, place, or thing that does no longer serve you. That's toxic. That's blocking your blessings. That's blocking your money. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some advice, and that's pretty much gonna be your reading. All right, I'm gonna pull one for some advice. Spirit, what's some advice for my mutable placement? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hold on, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Your advice, allow love and allow people to love on you, comfort you, make you feel good. Allow people to give you loving affirmations. Allow people to come in and laugh and joke with you. Allow more lightheartedness in your relationships and just in your life in general. Allow more romance around your self-care routines and just what you do for yourself. If you have to buy yourself flowers, do that. The first person you need to do these gestures for is yourself. You can't expect people to do gestures for you if you're not doing those things for yourself. So Spirit is calling you inward to figure out what you love, what you like, what you don't like, what type of person you want to be with, your partner, who is your future, what does your future partner look like, if that's what you're kind of like wondering about, or if that's something that you want to manifest, like a person that really fits you. You have to do these things for yourself. So healing is super important when you're looking for a partner or when you want companionship. And so Spirit is asking you to do all of these things so they can, and eventually bless you with a good partner that fits you. But allow people in this moment, whether that be friends, family, or just someone you're dating, allow them to give to you, love on you, date you. It says comfort, take it and give it. Allow that in your life, and also give it to people. Give people comfort, give people love. Give people loving affirmations as well, because what you give in this universe, you're definitely going to get back. And it says frisky, time to play. Now it says cautious, beware of dogs. So yeah, and we talked a lot about a lot of blockages surrounding around a person. Like I said, it could be platonic or romantic, but you definitely have to be very careful of evil eye right now. Spiritual protection is necessary always. So make sure you get back to your routine if you have kind of like fell behind. But that's pretty much your advice. So I hope you guys got something from this. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day.